Hi, this is Anoush with Mercedes-Benz of Encino, and welcome to our show sponsored by Mercedes-Benz of Encino. On today's program, we will be covering a new engine besides the new design for the new vehicles of a Mercedes-Benz. 400 series engine, new to the market, but not new to Mercedes-Benz. Watch it. That was a pretty good footage that we just played, and now we have the actual vehicle here, CLS 400 2015, that I have my colleague Sam to go ahead and cover some of the features and benefits and what is new about this vehicle. Sam, welcome to our show. Thanks for being here. So what is it about this new CLS 400 that has been the talk of the town?
Well, Anoush, the Mercedes has launched a new line, as you mentioned before, the 400 line. It's actually it's a bi-turbo engine line where they're increasing the horsepower from the previous 6-cylinder engine and putting it on cars like the CLS, which normally was the 8-cylinder engine only available.
I see. So now we have a V6 turbo. And what's the horsepower on that?
It's 329 horsepower and it's 358 pounds of torque. And you got the bi-turbo engine.
And as you know, torque is the one that actually takes off.
Gives you the oomph.
Beautiful. So tell us a little bit about the vehicle and what's new on this car.
Well, first of all, in 2015, they did make some changes on the CLS. If you look at the front grille, we call it the new diamond look. As you can see, there's diamond-looking studs in front of the radiator grille. They've also included, right on the logo, an illuminated star, which is also an option. Right underneath that, you'll see the beautiful, sleek chrome look right below that, yes.
And it looks like they have it higher level than before, so you don't hit the...
it is a pretty good deception, what they did, but it's almost the same height, but it just, because of that chrome, it does give that deception. They've also included the new lighting system.
Yeah, I like this lighting.
On the standard, you still get the LED lights like the previous body, but with the upgraded system, the upgraded light system, which is available on the package 2, you have the eyebrow look, which is the way Mercedes
the one
is going.
that comes down.
That's correct.
And it's usually like an orangish color.
That's correct. And it's also what we call the multi-beam LED light, which actually has that active curb illumination and all that stuff.
So when the car is coming from the other side, the lights actually
go down to low beam. And
So-
if it's completely dark, it'll go to high beam
I see.
and turn corners as well.
Of course. So if you make a right turn or left turn, the light actually
Absolutely.
turns
Yes.
also.
Yes.
That's very nice. One of the questions I was going to ask you about the display of how the navigation and the whole screen is set up.
Yes.
As you can see in some of the footages, that the screen is sitting a little bit higher compared to prior years. Could you explain why that happened and what's the reasons behind it?
As the years went by, I still remember the good old days when Mercedes had their display for the radio way on the bottom.
Yes.
And as years went by, it kept on coming up and coming up. Now, Mercedes, as you know, Anoush, is all about safety. And they've created a new screen here, which is an 8-inch screen that is actually higher up, a little bit higher than the dash. And what that does is it keeps your eye on the display and the road, and it gives you no problem. And it's amazing what they think of. It's something that's such common sense, but nobody else does. But Mercedes thinks of it, and just it's all about safety.
When you look in every detail what Mercedes-Benz does for the vehicle, you realize the reasonings, and most of the reasonings besides the technology, I can tell you, is safety. So safety is very important. So any other particular options or equipments in the particular vehicle you like to share?
There's one more thing I want to mention. Starting in the 2014 year model, the E-Class, Mercedes introduced what we call the Collision Prevention Assist Plus, which also includes the autonomous braking. How that works is if you're going under 31 miles per hour and there's an object in front of you and you are completely, and when I say completely, you are completely not focused on the road and doing something else, whether it's text messaging or whatever, the car will come to an abrupt stop. And that's what they included here in the 2015 model CLS 400 and the 550. And I believe that's absolutely great. And they should have it actually on all the models and all makes soon.
Great. Take a look at this footage. We'll be right back.
The new generation of the CLS Coupe is ready to hit the road. 10 years after establishing the segment, the four-door coupe has become even more dynamic and puts groundbreaking technical innovations on the road. The new generation of the CLS is equipped with full LED headlights as a standard feature. In addition, the optional multi-beam LED lighting system opens up a new dimension in lighting technology. The 24 individually controllable LEDs per headlight are automatically controlled, providing faster and more precise illumination of the current traffic situation than ever before. The Driving Assistance Package Plus is also available as an option. Its combined safety and comfort features make an active contribution to safety on the road every day. Selected models are also equipped with the 9-speed 9G-tronic automatic transmission for greater efficiency and more dynamic handling. The upgraded interior is enhanced with the new 20.3 centimeter display, exclusive materials, and a new steering wheel generation, combining modern luxury with passionate sportiness. The new CLS generation will be launched in Europe with a new range of services known as Mercedes Connect Me.
That was very interesting, and what I was going to ask you, Sam, was about Parktronic. As we saw some of the footages, that how does the Parktronic works and parks by itself? Because people, they're still a little uncomfortable letting the vehicle park the car by itself.
Absolutely. Parktronic in the old days, basically you had the beeping sensors in the front and the back, meaning if you start getting closer, you'll see a visual and an audible sound will come as you get closer to an object. This might sound familiar. Beep, 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 boom. That sounds familiar. Now with the new age technology with Mercedes-Benz Parktronic with active parking assist, how that works is if there's two cars and you're looking for a parallel parking spot, you'll notice a blue P, and that will appear when you're going under 20 miles per hour. As you drive by a parallel parking spot, if the blue P actually shows a white arrow next to it, whether it's on your left side or your right side, that means your car will fit into that spot. When you see that arrow, go ahead and stop. Put the car in reverse. And a message will show up on your dash that says start assist. You just press the OK button, let go of the hands, press a little gas, and watch the magic happen.
That's very good. So at least you can, if you get a chance, please just stop by at Mercedes-Benz of Encino so we can demonstrate that for you.
Absolutely. I'm always available for that.
I know. Great. And the other question I had was, I know we have been talking about CLS 400 with the great technology as far as the fuel efficiency and the torque and the horsepower. But one new thing about CLS 550 is the transmission.
That's correct. That's correct. Brand new to the Mercedes brand is the 9-speed transmission. Now, we started out back in the days, I keep on bringing up back in the days, we started out with the 4-speed, 5-speed, and we've been, going with the 7-speed, which actually the CLS 400 still has. But with the new CLS 550, it's been introduced, the 9-speed transmission. Now, what that benefits means it's going to give you the smoothest ride.
So with the great technology that Mercedes-Benz has in these vehicles, especially the new one, CLS 400, with great horsepower and fuel efficiency and the beautiful, sexy design, new look, and it is great to drive this vehicle and feel so safe in these cars. And with great programs we have, we invite you all to stop by and take advantage of it. We'll see. We hope you enjoyed our today's program and it was useful. Please stop by, check our beautiful vehicles at Mercedes-Benz of Encino. You can call us at 1-800-GO-MERCEDES, 1-800-GO-MERCEDES, or look us up at mbencino.com. At Mercedes-Benz of Encino, every customer counts, and we look forward to see you.